Focus the Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo
Normally, as not that they like damage, but they could use a bit more, and they go with the Ember Spirit. All right, so
Or is Yopaj going to be able to turn this one around? Because again, both players looking like... Okay, Ember Spirit already has the magic wand.
I mean, yeah, you have to absolutely have
Silence
to.
though, top lane. Polison's going to be the first blood.
Boys, they are chasing Afu. This could be another kill. Skim's out of mana, but Afu, here we go. Dagger in 1 second. There's going to be a slow and one more hit from Jack Boys, and they get it, and boom, off to a roaring start here. We have the mana for it. You know, it's like you use it a couple of times, you're out. That's the problem with Silence, so he's kind of stupid. You know, his intelligence is low. Afu,
yeah.
This could be a second death. One zombie is going to be a second one. No, 2 zombies, and Afu, he is just going to struggle in this lane.
Yeah, I mean, mid one. Hopefully that's something that Afi goes towards, but yeah, the Wraith Pack just hasn't been working on Enigmas, but that has mostly been the core Enigmas, hasn't it?
Check out the Wraith, check out the Enigma right now. Poor fellow Afu. There is some serious. They do recognize, Boom, that they have a little bit of control issues. Yeah, they got the Fissure and the Lasso, but that's kind of it for control. So I like FBZ going for the raw. It's a standard build, but mid lane, the Yopaj, did you step too far, bro?
They might be able to get him. The rebound comes in. Is there going to be the Store's sidekick comes out now as well? The Unleash going to be used by Marcy.
CDR. Oh, he's going for it.
Is he going to be able to find him now as well? The Flame Raker pushes CDR right back into this, but the Rupture is going to be used. Does he want to go for the lasso into the Firefly? He is going to be using this with the Sticky Napalm now as well. Blood right onto Yopaj, but Yopaj, he doesn't have a TP. Just has to wait for this Rupture to wear off, but no dangers around now as well. And he might even be able to pressure with FBZ onto this top tower. FBZ has a catapult. Oh, what are they going to do here now as well? He's going to be dropping the Echo Slam, comes out onto the Ember Spirit now as well, the lockdown, but there's going to be a really nice pit onto the Ember Spirit, and Moon can get himself away from this. Searing Chains will be used here now as well. FBZ just going to use that Dark Rift to get himself right back to the top lane.
They're not bleeding kills anymore. Although Scrim, they're going to get a kill on mid one.
Oh, they might be able to get something out of this, but Moon has rotated down now as well. Tried to go for the Slight Fist to connect onto Yopaj, but Yopaj is just a little bit too far away. Paulison, Tombstone's going to be dropped now as well. Can they take this down? It looks like they might try and go into Paulison now as well. But as that Flamebreak, the Rune comes out as well. The Bat Rider could be in a little bit of trouble. Global Silence will be used. Disposed back on the Bat Rider. He is going to be taken care of. And now mid one, there's going to be a Dark Rift coming onto this now as well. Though the Fissure connects onto Marcy, and now the Pit of Mars comes down as well. Schem is still here, and it's going to be mid one in a whole load of trouble. Can he get himself out of this? He absolutely trying to go for a D-Wall, but Afu does have that Blink Dagger up. Was that Black Hole? He's not going to have it. Just has to go for the Midnight Pulse into the Malefice. Do they have the drag back as well? The Unleash comes out, and Marcy here going to be able to queue up a kill with the help of Afu.
Global into still no Black Hole.
And of the games we're going to cast over the next couple of days.
I think they're also playing against like Fnatic, so it's like you're not, you know, you don't want to guarantee if you're going to get games off Fnatic. Oh, meanwhile, Afu, it's been nice knowing you, man. It's been nice knowing you.
Yopaj, yeah, able to group up here with Tims to get that kill, and Earthshaker. What?
And most of the net worth on Boom Esports though is going to Jack Boys as well as FBZ, and those are the two people you want to have it on. You know, the main guy is going to be front. Oh, Black Hole.
There's going to be a Global Silence to follow up now as well. FBZ in trouble. They are going to be able to lock him down. Can they get the kill? He's going to be taken down. Even the Lotus Orb not effective at keeping him alive there. And mid one, does he want to hunt for more? He's still got the Unleash for a few seconds. Fissure comes out, but Jack Boys, he's going to jump. Did he get the kill onto the Moon? No, Moon's going to be able to dive himself away here.
Yeah, the Echo Slam.
Paulus comes in. Echo Slam's available, but Tims. No, he's already used it. I think he used it in that fight to lock down the Ember Spirit there as well. Schem, mid one, he pops that BKB backlines. Can they get onto Tims? There's going to be the disposed back to Schem, though. He just turns and faces. He's got that Flesh Golem up, and he might try and go for more here. The decays, Paulison's going to get pretty down low, being chased by a zombie. Fissure comes out, one more right click, and the enchant Totem across the Fissure. They do get this kill.
Well, Schem might not make that alive though, so at least they're going to trade position 5 for position 5. Mid one saving his buyback a little bit with that fight, deciding he didn't want to use it.
He has that lasso, might be able to get himself on top of FB's, on CDR. FBZ's coming up the backlines now as well. The lasso is going to be locking down, but the Rupture was used. Yopaj will be taken down there as well. Jack Boys, he got the kill into mid one, but CDR takes down Yopaj. Moon could be in trouble though. He's going to be able to get himself away from this. Slight Fist going to be available. Global Silence will be used. The Lotus Orb comes out, but Jack Boys, does he want to carry on fighting into this? He does. He jumps. He gets the kill onto CDR. Paulison, he turns. He drops that Arcane Curse. There is going to be a Dark Rift now as well. What is that going to? It's going to go into the base. They're diving onto the tier 3s to Fissure. They take down Paulison. They're going to be able to get after him. You say he just gets dealt with in the fights, and the later the game goes on, it's going to be harder for him to have impact. They get the lockdown through onto the Earthshaker. The Earthshaker uses the Fissure, but mid one's going to be diving in here. Pops that BKB. They get the kill onto the Earthshaker. Tombstone is going to be down with the Unleash. Should be able to deal with this Jack Boy. Roshan, he's gone. He's got that Aegis. Do they want to go any further onto this now? It's out the Black Hole. It locks down onto the Bat Rider. It's only going to be Bat Rider, but it's going to be dealt with now as well. The Enigma's going to go down. Lasso comes out. Global Silence will be there, but they're absolutely cleaning up on this. And Jack Boys is just going ham. Moon's going to be the next one. He does get the dive away to the Remnant. Only just. Paulson behind enemy lines.
At least you can throw that out, maybe kind of control the map a bit. Oh, Jack boys.
Afu,
Oh,
he's going to be forced
force
after round.
stab.
Can they take him down? They will be able to. He's forced staff back into a fissure now as well. Jack boys, does he want to dive out? He's just going to get himself back, healed up by the soul rip. Goes back towards that tier 3. And yeah, SMG again. The Enigma's down now, 30 seconds of that black hole anyway. So what are they going to be able to do here? Phantom Assassin front line, but he does still have that Aegis. The dive comes in. BKB here for mid one. They might be able to pop the Aegis. He can't even do that. Lotus Orb comes out. He's going to be able to heal up by the Soul Rip once again. They get the lockdown onto the Ember Spirit. The last one comes out now as well. They're going to be able to absolutely delete Moon, and they can carry on going for a little bit more as this tier 3...
SMG, it all comes down to if you get black hole mid one, can they catch him? Oh, FBZ with the ATOS.
They're going to be able to...
Poor mid one.
Mid one, can he get himself away from this? He does have that BKB in 15 seconds. I don't think he's lasting that long. The pushback now as well. Mid one's trying to get himself away with the rebound into the... Doesn't have the TP, just has to go for the runaway. Afu, he comes in with the black hole, but again, it's only going to be onto Yopaj. Do you want to try and follow up onto this, Tims? He's just holding that ground. He's going to be coming through now with the fish to get the lockdown. Enigma's going to go down next as well. The Pit of Mars comes out. Moon, he rotates into this. It's a bit of Saving Private Ryan syndrome here. Echo Slam onto the Ember Spirit. Can he get himself away from this FBZ? Slight fist. Do they want to fight? FBZ is going to be ruptured now as well, but can he get the lockdown? CDR, he has to pop that BKB, so does FBZ. Look at FBZ healing up now as well, and it's just going to be so much damage coming through. Jack boys, he wants to move on to this CDR. He gets locked down. The Rotobatos comes out as well as the Pit of Malice, and that's going to be the death of all 5 heroes on the side of SMG.
And a nice location as well for the tombstone. So it's like, do you want to come close to Jack boys? There's tombs protecting him. Oh, mid one, he's going in.
Dives in, pops that BKB, the stun onto the Phantom Assassin. Phantom Assassin though, the rupture comes out. So Jack boys just has to move himself away. Going to be going for that TP. And now Moon, he dives in. The Dark Rift's down. So this is going to be a quick reset here for the Phantom Assassin if he wants to come right back into this fight, which I do believe he will once he's healed up. Moon though, BKBs are being popped. There's going to be Jack boys now as well. The last dude comes out. There's going to be a global silence. Midnight Pulse going to be dropped now as well. But it looks like boom, they might try and reset here. Do they just move themselves away from this? Moon, it's going to be a really nice fish. If they get the lockdown onto the Ember Spirit now as well. After could be the next one. CDR comes in with his BKB. Jack boys trying to do what he can. It's going to be a lot of damage here onto the Phantom Assassin. They have the lockdown. They have the kill potential. Scam does take down Afu on the back line. Could be in trouble now as well. CDR, do they have anything to stop the TP? They don't.
Oh, SMG. Yeah, they lost 2 people. That's all I need. For Boom, though, they decide to go check Rosh. Are they going to go check Roshan themselves? They're in the area.
Mid one could be in trouble. They have the reveal. Do they want to try and go into this? He's on his own now, so he's going to be locked down and killed.
Well, and he walks next to a sentry, unfortunately for him, and just loses his life. He needs his team with him. But no one on the Ember Spirit, just so he can put something in the front that'll take, like, they'll do some damage without risk. Oh, mid one is going for it.
He's going to try and get himself in now as well. They get themselves on top of Jack boys. Was that last one? The drag back comes back. They're going to be able to take down Afu. Afu does have the buyback if they want to, though. Mid one's going to be able to get the dive away. Do they get the lockdown onto Moon? Moon, can he get himself away from this? He will be able to move himself out. And now FBZ comes forward. Jack boys as well. They want to go for this melee Rex. They want to be taking this down as quickly as possible here now as well. The Blood Right comes out. Lotus Orb's already been used here on Jack boys, but he's going to be diving himself in. Oh, Ember Spirit Moon. He's going to be in trouble, but no. He does get that dive away right into the Pit of Malice now as well. They get another kill. That's the dive back. They take down the Enigma. He's got no way back into this fight apart from waiting mid one now as well. Trying to dive himself around Jack boys, so just goes for the dive. Global Sounds comes out. CDR, he might be able to take down Jack boys once. Phantom Knives comes out. That's going to be the Aegis. How far can they go now as well? Tim's going to be able to get the Enchant Totem, the lockdown onto Paulson, and Paulson one dive in. Jack boys gets the kill, and I think this is going to be good night Vienna.
Oh, dagger right to the back. Jack boys with a stab. And Afu, first death, unfortunate. Second death, TP is in. It's not too obvious. They could see that on Boom Esports. They're like, well, let's just put this giant circle green thing. Can catch him. He's like, let me just put him in that.
Both of them. They're going to be able to get the dieback here onto the Ember Spirit as well. CDR can't even make it back to the fountain. All 5 heroes gone. No buybacks among them. And boom, just take the win.
Yeah, it was a pretty one-sided affair for Boom Esports. Their lineup was able to fight. I mean, they did have some long cooldowns themselves, like Lasso, Echo Slam. They're not the shortest things, but they were able. Sorry, Rubik lift on Morphling. That's good. That's a good instance. But the other 4. They got basically nothing in there. Okay.
Ross, there is going to be some harassment coming through from these illusions as well. After we're going to be taking a lot of damage. Level 2 on Scam, but Scam's not really got any mana left here. So he's going to be holding that point. Fade Bolt comes out. After with the telekinesis. Can he do the damage over to Scam? And again, Scam, he doesn't have what. In fact, mid one's going to rotate over now as well with the rebound. Do they have the damage to take him down? They absolutely do. And mid one picks up that first blood with the rotate. Meanwhile, Scam is going to be able to get the disruption. Afu's moving himself down as well. Scam moving right back through this jungle, and Scam is going to be punished with this. Fade Bolt comes out now as well. The drag back with the telekinesis.
That was a tough one. By the way, Afu immediately has a sentry. He's walked early game, like in the previous game, they went for this very strong laning phase where they were able to get kills. They were able to, you saw like Undying and PA. That's a strong lane. This time it's a lot more passive, and SMG's playing the game in their own pace right now.
Well, speaking of our own pace, Yopaj is going to TP up, so CDR couldn't move himself away from this, and boom, in their own time.
Needs to be careful from those FBC bursts. They do spot him.
Yeah, they see him, and there's going to be a Yopaj rotating as well. Did they want to drop the arena for this, or maybe just a spear to the trees, and they are going to be able to pick him off FPZ. If the birds do come in, cold feet. It does proc some mid one. Does he want to be getting onto this fight? There's going to be the drop down by the birds, but FPZ taking those tower shots. Yopaj is doing try and drop the arena now as the rebound comes up from mid one. He gets the kill onto FBZ, and it looks like he's going to carry on going here now as well. The birds in the trees, but mid one. He's just going to be able to clean up these loot, but only chase out and not secure the kills. Even the Ice Blast though. But did that connect? I think it did. They're going to be able to get the kills of the Morphlin.
Oh, by the way, they are really prioritizing Pelos in this game. Not only was he top solo when he died, but before they TP in, but when he threw BKB. So why like there's nothing to worry about if you have a couple of those.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, they do have the demonic purge. Other than that, there's nothing.
Well, speaking of Scam, is going to be jumped on here now as well. Scam only level 5, drag back into the Remnant. Are they going to be able to get this kill? It looks like, yeah, they did. The Simulate comes out, Moon picks up that kill, and now mid one chasing down onto FBZ, but Astral Steps comes forward. It's going to be a little bit of lockdown onto FBZ with the jump forward into the rebound, waste some observers just to try and make sure there was no rotation coming in after the fact. Mid one comes in, he's going to try and get the dive. They're going to be able to get on top of FBZ. Arena to just come out. Is he going to be able to get himself away from this one now as well? FBZ's just on the run. There's going to be a really good waveform coming in from the Rubik now as well. FBZ though, they turn this one around. Really good impale. FBZ takes down Afu. Ice Blast comes in onto 3. Do they have the damage to get the shatter though? It looks like with CDR coming right through onto this now as well. Jack Boys did get the shift into the Marcy form. So he's going to be trying to get himself around on best girl form there as well. CDR, going to be some really nice refraction charges, but is it going to be able to keep him alive now as well? The Wraith Pact just keeping them damaged now as well. And it looks like mid one, the chase down into the Mana Burn. Yopaj gets that Tumbler's Toy forward. The spear into the trees, and now Tim's doing the damage, but he wants to come right back into this. Blink forward now as well. The waveform from Morphin himself. And Jack Boys will get that kill. And it just seemed like Team SMG couldn't get the targeting right. Oh, Scam. They do get the drag back though. What are they going to be able to do here? Telekinesis was already used. They're going to be able to steal out onto the Purge, it looks like. But now Ice Blast comes through onto the arena. Do they have the damage to take Scam down? FBZ trying to get himself away with the disruption. Might save his life for a little bit. They do get the kill into that Wraith Pack. FBZ, the dive back in from mid one though. Do they have the damage to take him down? The Simulate. FBZ will go down. And Boom claims that kill.
It's still a scary situation for Boom, and they're like, oh well, SMG's like, well, look what we have here. It's Roshan.
Oh, they're going to be able to come in even further. Telekinesis into the trap. The slowdown to Simulate once again. Spear comes out onto the Void Spirit, but that's not going to stop the kill onto Scam. Tower takes it down, and the Morphlin Jack Boy is not even coming back yet. What's he trying to farm up there? Looks like he's going towards the Axe. They're going to be able to get the dive onto the Mars now as well. Disruption. Spike Carapace comes out, but there was no AA blast, no AoE damage now as well. The drive back Moon, the arena comes out now as well. They're going to be able to get that deletion onto Moon. Mid one gets taken down as well. CDR, do they have the reveal? The Ice Blast does come in, but CDR has that Aegis for the next 30 seconds or so. Maybe trying to time this right. No, they're just going to pop it now, get that full reset on him. What have they got to take him down afterwards though? He gets the blink away. The chase, though. Morphlin, Jack Boys. Or the spear stolen now from the Rubik. So they might be able to get Afu.
Oh, nice lift to safety, and he's next to a trap. So as long as they walk through it, and I think Afu's gonna be fine.
Fiery Season picks them up, and it's like, oh, more gold. Or maybe not.
Afu kind of. That was a little bit aggressive. Like they were able to hit the Raxus, but he went for the kill, tried to get Yopaj. Yopaj is tanky. He is a durable guy. He's got 2,000 health, and as well as the B. Well, I think he just got the BKB. So
the spear back. Oh, the Ice Blast again pushed out of it with the spear. They are still going to be able to get the kill into Jack Boys. Oh, Yopaj, he pops that BKB mid one. Can he get himself out of it? He's going to pop the BKB of his own mid one. Try and do what damage he can onto this. FBZ might be the target. Dispose comes back. He's going to be deleted for the birds. Can he take them down before mid one goes down? He will be able to completely clean up FBZ and his birds on this map.
SMG, are they going to try to force the Raxus now? They have
danger here. Backlines Moon, does he want to go for that wrap? They might be able to get something out of this. Yasuo steps forward. FBZ is going to be the one that gets caught out now as well. Spike Carapace comes out from Tim's, but they're still going to be able to do the damage and take down FBZ. And now Tim's do have the damage to take him down with the rebound in. That's done. CDR gets himself the double, and this might open up a second tier 3 tower here with no buybacks on these two heroes. And Team SMG, mana dependent on CDR. You know, he's going to be lacking a lot of mana, but for the health-wise, they're going to be absolutely fine at this minute.
Yeah,
20 seconds away on the big man, and that's going to be Is that the third Roche of the game? Or is it just the second? Oh, the BKB's coming out, the arena's going to be dropped now as well, but nobody gets caught in it. They're going to be able to get the stun onto mid one. Mid one's holding that BKB for after the space stun comes out, and Yopaj, that's going to be his BKB down for the next 80 seconds. Arena's gone now as well. Tim's is caught on the high ground, tries to go for that spike carapace to jump in, but the disruption going to save his life for a little bit longer. CDR comes in with his own BKB, and the waveform forward now as well was that ice blast. I think he was still affected by it, but didn't take the blast damage, and he get the kill onto Jack Boys, and now they jump back in. FBZ disposed back into CDR's path, absolutely blown up there now as well. Yopaj, he misses a spear, he's going to be in the danger zone, and he's just going to be absolutely cleaned up, it looks like.
Oh, dude, it's so hard to, like, I said this was a good Knicks game, but he's
one of those things that you don't really see. They're going to be able to get the jump onto Moon, though. Do they get the kill here now as well? He's going to try and get himself away to dissimulate. Ice Blast coming through, but it's not going to connect. It doesn't look like. They do get the kill onto Moon. He
Jack
does go down.
Stuck.
Yep. Where is he? I mean, he's on the low ground and mid one. That's not what you're supposed to be, my dude. You are not a ward. Just trying to do his best Arteezy impression, it looks like.
Gonna go for the Salt Cuirass. That's something. Do they know? Radiant, they use a scan. They're going for this.
Tim's impale. Oh, he gets the blink away. What was stolen there as well? The arena comes out, so it's not really going to matter. He stole the spike carapace, so he does get the stun. Onto Yopaj now as well. Yopaj disruption comes out mid one. He's holding that BKB still. Ice Blast going to be there. Yopaj going to move himself away from this. He's going to shatter, and Paulison does pick up this kill. Mid one. Does he want to turn? BKB, the Glimmer Cape comes out to help protect him now as well. CDR, he's already used his BKB telekinesis to try and get the save. Rebound now as well. Mid one, he's going to try and save that target with the... I think that was going to be the shard rebound there as well.
Yes. And, well, it looks like they just lose Yopaj. They don't get anything out of that. Jack Boys wasn't quite in the fight, but FBZ, oh, this could be a bit of a disaster for Boom if they lose more people.
Do they have the damage to take him down, though? FBZ is going to be able to float himself away. Moon comes on the back lines. The Remnant drag back now onto the Visage. Do they have the save with the disruption? Jack Boys wants to come in. He wants to get involved in this fight. The Ice Blast is 11 seconds away. FBZ, he is going to be taken care of. And they get the kill onto Tims as well. Afu takes down the Nyx Assassin. And Jack Boys just has to leave.
Yeah, he was not in that fight. Fantastic performance by him.
Yeah, and the pressure, I mean, like you say, he's been able to play a little bit more freely. The entire game isn't resting on his shoulders. Disruption comes out. Arena, though, they are going to be able to pin out with Rubik. Rubik, what can he do? Nothing. He's just going to die, and they might be able to go into Moon now as well. I think Moon, is he going to be able to get himself away from this one? The Ice Blast does come in. They might be able to delete Jack Boys as well. The Dispose, Morflin, though, he's going to shatter. Paulson does claim that kill.
Unfortunately, again, he's high on the agility ground. They're making sure that they're controlling the map. They find Scrim, but alright, the trap comes out. Scrim, couple of hits. Oh, spike carapace.
Yeah, he's going to be speared back now as
Double
well.
Spear.
And they didn't get, once again, BKBs don't come through. They delete the Mercy. They're going to be able to go through CDR as well. So it's going to be a good stolen Arena. Yopaj, though, is going to be able to double that one up. And it looks like they're going to be able to clean up once again. But the base being pushed into, being pressured out. So Boom gets some good fights. And then have to move themselves back to make sure they don't lose anything inside the base, because they don't have any buildings that the creeps are gonna. Okay, on the bottom.
I mean, they could just try to get something in the mid.
Oh, here we go, Jack Boys, Ice Blast comes in. He's gonna be dragged back by the Remnant now as well. Can he get himself away from this one? Waveform, but does he still shatter? That's gonna be a long Ice Blast, and he does go down. Paulson claims that kill. Moon, can he get himself away from this one? He's gonna be stun locked, but he's trying to run himself away. Mana Burn comes out. He's not gonna have any way to get away from this one. It doesn't look like. Dissimulate does come through. He goes the other way. He dives towards the Roche pit. I thought he was going to be out of mana there.
Well, and he's going to go for the Deso, by the way, on the Mars. He's like, you know what? If you're going to take every single Ice Blast and die, I'll just do it myself. All right. So
yeah.
9 people smoke. SMG, they do have Aegis on CDR, by the way.
They're going to be able to get the jump out of Yopaj. He was saved by the disruption. Do they have any follow-up from this? It looks like Tims wants to get in, but the BKBs come through. CDR, one more right click. They're going to be able to delete 2 heroes. And the buyback comes through from Yopaj, but this is just going to be a great hit and run from SMG, forcing out a buyback and then leaving. Oh, they get back in. The impale, a double impale. The Ice Blast to follow up. Yopaj, this is going to be a dieback for the Mars. They even take down Jack Boys. Jack Boys has to buy back right back into this fight. But FBZ, the lone hero so far left to defend this. The Mega Creeps are pushing in. Jack Boys now will be back. He's got that BKB. Not going to be able to get himself towards the Ascari. And the tier 4s being priced. GG's just going to be called. Boom. No way back into this for them. FBZ locked down and killed before this game ends. Yeah. And it will end 1-1.
Yeah, it does go 1-1. SMG looked so good in game 2. Boom, their draft is way too passive compared to what we were used to seeing from them. Yeah. They also